Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I can click on the button. I am 100% sober right now, so there is nothing to be concerned about. So, hello everyone. Yes, DJ Yoda Studios, this is lovely royalty-free music, because I went through the entire royalty-free, attribution not required music list on YouTube, and downloaded every single good song and categorized all of them into the different genres and moods, because that's the kind of guy I am. I also have cinematics of every single Fallout 76 location, because that's also the kind of guy I am. I organise things, I obtain them all. God, I can see myself twice, because I'm checking the stream health, so apologies if I stare over here in horror. Hello everyone! If you're in the Discord, or possibly on Twitter, I can't remember what the tweet I sent out was, you will know I'm a little drunk right now. The internet, there were issues. Last stream I actually did, I got drunk afterwards because it just crashed, it went horrible. So before I do anything else, the plan of what I wanted to do is I want to say, join the Discord, / become a patron. I want to plug patreon.com and discord.com. Discord.com, that's not it. Clannox has the link. Big thank you to all of my moderators, including Kite, who, yes, you are still a moderator. This is going to be terrible, I apologise. I hope you will get a good laugh out of this. But yeah, last time I got incredibly drunk, I jumped into Discord and had a voice chat with everyone. So this time I'll be live streaming, but there's a good chance I'll be drunk after the stream as well, because I'm not eating enough. Thank you, Clannox, good on you. I'm not eating enough, which makes alcohol too potent. I had like 2 beers, and I started to get drunk. It was like, oh, this is... You don't need to hear about that. Yes, do join the Discord, or become a patron, and you might get to hear me drunkenly ramble. There was some terrible stuff going on last time. I'm pretty sure Jade's at work. No Kite, I'm not doing a freestyle rap, although I have a perfect track set up for that, which I might boot up in a second, because I can't help it now that you've said it. But yeah, last time I was pretty certain I was talking to a couple of my patrons. I told them my old pickup lines. They're not actual pickup lines, but that kind of stuff. So yeah, do join the Discord server. That's all good stuff. I'm sure it's in the dark bit. Yes, what we're going to hear right now is... Okay, so I'm not going to freestyle rap, but this is the song that if I were to freestyle rap, I'd do it too, because listen to this. This is good. Also, hello Richard, Carlos Ghost, Ultranite, and Torrent, who's It's Funny on here. So anyone else, I know there are a couple of people in real early, but right now I think it's good. Toaster, the Toaster, welcome to the stream as well. We'll actually get onto the game pretty soon. Christopher Comrade, good to have you here too. If I was, Hunter's just popped in as well. If I was to do a freestyle rap, it'll be to this song, because this is very lovely. But you guys don't want to be listening to music all day. And Norman Robertson, welcome to the stream as well. I hope you're all good. This is not the kind of song I normally play. It's normally up for different stuff. We'll jump into the game. I'll turn the music off. It'll all be good. Carlos Ghost says, I've travelled time and space to learn great secrets. Now I shall populate Appalachia with booby-trapped baby carriages. That'd be quite fun to see again. And yes, if Fredo comes, it will be a party. Fredo, why are you not here? Everyone, jump on the Discord, ping Fredo. And we're going to fade this out slowly. Gone now. Alright, and yes, let's jump into the actual game. And oh, my notification thing isn't on here. Let's actually jump into the stream as well. Railed Gaming just subscribed. There we go. Wow, that was on full face cam for far too long. I do apologise. Just jump into the actual game. Hopefully this goes well. Wiz Under Droid, welcome to the stream, and Scott as well. Clannox has just spelled, I'd like to apologise on every moderator's behalf for any of the things Sarge might do tonight. We can mod the chat, but not Sarge. Also, cringe still isn't a backable offence. I apologise to everyone. I mean, I got the backlight. Going on. I'm impressed by that. Oh, Kite, thank you very much. $5, you're talking almost lines up to the music anyway, so it still sounds like you're rapping all about really mundane things. Haha, I win. I must admit, I'm going to quite enjoy going back and watching this, just to see what it ends up like. because the voice chat in the Discord, which I was talking about earlier, there's the bleeding the kite doing that. I didn't get to see, but there we go, Fredo. Fredo could tell you all about the drunken things I said last time I was drunk, because I'm pretty sure he was in the voice chat. I don't think I was drunk enough to be imagining him. That would have been quite bad. Yes, Scott was saying you should switch over to old-timey Fallout music. A couple of the songs I can use, like the stuff by the Ink Spots, like Maybe and I Just Want to Set the World on Fire. That stuff we're actually allowed to use in music videos. No, Another World, give me my camp, stupid. I've had tons of people today who have had my camp location. But yeah, the Ink Spots have some songs which you can use in YouTube videos because they're very old songs, and it's very nice. I actually had a couple of their songs in old videos of mine that no one watched. Speaking of old videos of mine that nobody's been watching, the winner of the Hunter's Longcoat, the giveaway I gave on PC, it has not been claimed yet. So if you entered that, make sure to go watch Better Than BR, my more multiplayer modes. Pardon me. I apologise. More multiplayer modes video. I announced the winner on that, but they haven't commented to say that they're there or how to give it to them, so I'm kind of just waiting on them to be like, hey, here I am. It hasn't happened yet. Just quite bad. I might have to announce it again in another video. Or else I'm going to be keeping hope. Another world! Give me a world where I can actually place my camp game. Okay, I'm going to pop some music back on, just quietly. It's going to be a little playlist of them, just whilst this is going. Just so you've got a bit of background music whilst we're in loading screens, because I can't get a place for my camp. And Wizunder Droid says Sarge is an automatic freestyle mode. I hope not. Like, Cold Killer is a great backing song I feel for freestyling, if you can actually rap well. Which I, believe it or not, cannot. And hello humanoids, hello fellow people, pistol packing mama. The backlight really shows off a mess you left after you're done playing with your miniatures. Okay, I can actually show you, whilst we're on a load screen, I have just run over my wire. This is going great. I can show you, oh god, headphones attached. This right here is, obviously everything's in like panic, quarantine, lockdown, whatever. This is like the one miniature I've spent any time working on. You can't see it properly. Actually, if I just full webcam it for a second, and you'll be able to see properly. This right here. This is all I've done. I undercoated a single miniature. You don't need to see it. I put undercoat on a single miniature. Oh god. There we go, set down in the chair. Yeah, that's all I got done. With all the quarantine and stuff, people going on about like, oh, the ton of free time. Yeah, it's so great. Having all the free time and stuff. I obviously don't have all the free time, but I managed to convince myself or trick myself into thinking I did. So I just kind of, yeah, assumed I did, and I was like, yeah, I'll go back to painting miniatures, that'll be fun. That's all I got done, because the rest of the time I've just been working. So yes, let's do that. What am I doing? Get rid of the music. That's it. Back to the actual game sounds now. Stream has started properly. It's only taken 10 minutes. We haven't crashed yet. It appears my internet has gone back to working, which is lovely because it means yes, whoever asked. There's a couple of different ways to pronounce it. Jose Ramos. I am hopefully going to be live streaming Wastelanders. I was having some internet problems about a month ago. Yeah, they've almost been a full month now that I've been dealing with them. But now those internet issues are over, hopefully, if this stream goes well. And I will live stream some Wastelanders as well as making tons of content on it. Christopher says, remember to hit like. Please do hit the like button if you enjoy this stuff. Yes, Eric is pointing out, dude, where's your hair? I'm missing on the sides my hair. I was going to cosplay it as a raider for this stream as well, but then I realised I looked more like a gimp when I did it, so that idea got scrapped. Yeah, I meant to, like, trim my hair. There was a joke going around with, like, oh, lots of guys are going to be going bald with no hairdressers to be able to go out to. Because, in case anyone doesn't know, like, the UK is under lockdown, quarantine kind of stuff. But, yeah, there are lots of jokes about people, like, going bald, shaving all the hair off. I've been cutting my hair for almost a decade now. Like, I got rid of hairdressers fairly early on. yet I managed to still screw it up during lockdown time, because I just wasn't paying attention when I went to give myself a slight trim of the hair, and I just basically went snip, 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 and cut almost to the skin. So, there we go. Okay, Kite says, let me hear some of those cheese pickup lines. If you want to know what I used to talk about when trying to do pickup lines, you can check my recent Twitter replies, because Vault of Daedalus was talking about the theory of relativity and all of that stuff, and that is what I used to talk about, is the short of it. Cat took it. We've got a cat. Fredo says, Sarge was drunk and we had some interesting conversations. Yeah. Camping problems. What is that picture? Which picture? I'm not sure what picture you're on about, I'm afraid. There's a bit of delay with the stream to you, and I'm like 5 minutes behind on chat almost, so I apologise. Blazing Gamer, welcome to the stream. I am well, if a little tipsy, as I said at the front. It's fine, I'll sober up by the time anyone else asks. Richard says, surprising since you got the MNM thing going for you. What's MNM? I'm not sure what that is. And yes, Eric, we do have a camp placement. This is my camp. I made a video, I made 2 videos actually where I built it all. This is my lovely place. I did want to make some more improvements to it, but we're not worried about that now. What we want to do right now is actually some dailies and all of that stuff. Because yeah, I've got various of these. This, returning it to Chloe, did not work last time I tried it, which is annoying. But yeah, we've got a whole bunch of daily quests we can be getting on with. Oh, and always wave when the person comes to your camp. We've got a person showing up. Isn't that nice? Valos has just appeared. Yes, we are. Oh. And this scavenger always like walks through the firecracker berries here and makes me think there's an intruder, which I do not appreciate. Okay, let's see if there's a public event going on that I want to do right now. Does not look like there will be. No, okay, that's always the first thing I try to check when I jump onto a server. Is there a public event going on that I want to do? Weezender Droid has a camp at the same place as mine, and Clandox just linked Warhammer Quest Hardcore Mode Episode 1, which is the start of a very short series, which basically no one watched. But yeah, I played Warhammer when I was younger. I still have a bunch of the figures and stuff, so I figured I'd paint some of them. Hasn't actually happened, but I figured I'd give it a go. Okay, I think we can go, yeah. Vault-Tec University, Scorched Beast DNA. We'll do that as our first little thing. So let's fast travel to there. DJ Yoda says scree or scream. Fredo saying I'm going to scree at people when Wastlanders launches. Why, you ask, why not? Stephen Jones, welcome to the thing. Or is it Stephen or Stefan? I'm not sure. But either way, Jones. Hey, just got to the stream. Love the vids. Just sad. Can't play at the moment thanks to PS4 giving constant error at load screen. That is very irritating. That is a shame. Blazing Gamer says apparently the lockdown doesn't apply in parks. Lol. Oh man, I live. Ooh, does someone put? Oh, look at this. So, well, it's not great stuff, but someone's left some loot outside of Vault 76, which is always really nice to see. Just give those low-level players some a plasma grenade, 55 dirty waters, 3 spawned meats, and a level 10 shepherd's crook. Oh, it's so nice of them. But yes, Blazing Gamer, I live like out of my window over there. I can see like the village park basically, and there's so many people going there. But if anyone is infected, they're all just doomed, which yeah is a shame to see. And yes, I am coughing. I've got a cold. I've had the cold for a couple of months now. Like, I'm not worried about the word I'm not allowed to say on YouTube or else this stream and my entire channel. Probably not my entire channel, but stuff will get demonetized. Yeah, I live self-isolated anyway. There's been a couple of people round, to be fair. My mum had, like, a person round the other day. They were only in the garden, and I'm guessing they were probably dropping off supplies, but yeah, we're relatively safe here. Stilton Eric says, so you got an undercut, a high and tight. I got a pair of scissors and started cutting my hair, but I got the razor when I tried to salvage it. Ultra Knight says, loading picture of an animal. I'm not sure. I have a lot of photos. I also have some very, like, the best of my photos. Like, here's my photos. Like, some of these ones, these are Patreon wallpapers. At the start of every month, I upload shots like these beautiful in-game photos I've got from not only Fallout 76 but different games as well. I post them on Patreon. For patrons of all tiers can download them, have them as like desktop wallpapers or phone backgrounds, anything of the like. Sebastian Tinson and Richard Mallion, welcome to the stream. Richard Mallion just says, the rapper from 8 Mile. I have a feeling Richard might be watching like with a 10-minute or about a 10-minute delay or something, because then we were talking about rapping. Oh, let's just kill them all right over there. Oh, this is something I'm getting recently. The first shot whenever I go into a new server doesn't do any damage. It's strange, but I've worked out what it is. But yeah, it's a bit odd. I have a very itchy nose, I apologise. Do you mean Eminem? Eminem is the rapper from 8 Mile, yes. Fella 38 says, Sarge, I've missed you, glad to catch a stream. It's good to be streaming again. And apparently everything's healthy. Yeah, my internet was not being nice for a week or two, but now it is being good, it seems. For like the past week or so, it hasn't been too bad. And the past few days, it's actually been pretty solid. So I figured I'd have a go at the stream, see how it goes, and fingers crossed, everything just works out fine. Apart from... This is something I get. When I'm streaming, so often my nose itches, and it's so frustrating. Okay, I just want to put Scorched Beast DNA in the centrifuge. It's not telling me how to do this, but I've done this like 20 times, so I should just be able to click E, which I'm tapping furiously, and it worked, but that's not happening. Weasel Droid says, Sarge for return. Hey, someone's buying my stuff. Sarge for return to Chloe's daily fixes when you get what the mission says you need to get, and then go to Chloe, and it'll count it as a mission completed. Yeah, I've already got the stuff. Or I already had the stuff. I might have scrapped it now, to be fair, and it wasn't working. Like, she was lagging out a bit. I might just need to get it again, which would be a shame. Clannox has just put in sickness and in stealth for scavenger run, which I assume is when I was sick at one point. Kite says, hey Sarge, I see you got one of those fancy gamer TM chairs. Are those actually any good for ergonomics in your experience now? I mean, this is a million times better than what I was in before, which was a wooden chair. Like, this isn't amazing, but I can sit back on it. It's comfortable enough. I tend to sit forward. There's a little lower back support thingy down at the bottom here, which is kind of nice. It needs to be a bit taller for me, because this is like the highest resting point of that thing, which goes to just my back rather than my neck, which is where it feels comfortable. I have to pull it up manually to try and get it there. Oh, DJ Yoda 12 just purchased stuff. There's a couple of you at my camp, which is nice. Christopher says, Blazing Gamer, 50 people can walk their dogs around me outside of a park near my place, but the city won't let any of us go into designated dog walking areas. Verox says, walking over stream, says, WTF, a cold for months. I've never had one for a month. I get colds and they just stick around for ages, but they're never that severe. It's just like, oh, I got sniffles and slight cough for a while. But I've got a cold like 90% of the time. And that should be this done. It's not going to make me read Grant's turn. No, cool, it's not. Perfect. Hey, bolstering combat armor chest piece. It's only 1 star though, so trash. Clannox is just giving a whole bunch of stuff now. Veroxis says, sad I can't have millions if Fallout 76 SS, because on Xbox you're limited to 50? Not entirely sure what you're on about there. Richard says, probably I'm in Canada, preventing disease. Veroxis says, are you reading high up or is there like a 5-minute latency? I'm in Sweden, so I'm not that far from you. There is a bit of latency. It's going to be like 2 or 3 minutes, but on top of that, I'm also catching up on chat. Like, I'm not able to read every message the instant it comes in. Man, all of my stuff is being bought. This is crazy. Look at this. Oh, there's like 3 of them there, I think. Or, no, only 2 of them. Yeah, it is only 2 of them. But yeah. I had like 100 plans at the start of a stream, I think. Or just under that. That is kind of crazy. Long says, he's just slow. I am slow, I apologise. Hey, there's a ripper I can scrap. Perfect. Nose itches. Yeah, my nose keeps itching. Like, it always itches during live streams for some reason. But it itches even more in this live stream, or even more relative to the amount of time I've actually been in the stream. Steven says furious tapping increases damage to hacking computer, lol. Yes. Varrock says, oh, screenshots in game. Oh, that's what... SS was standing for there. Yeah, I got lots of screenshots. I take a ton of photos. I've also got, like, this is, I think this is one of the ones I took. Pretty sure it is. I've got, down in the White Spring bunker, there is, like, a little cutout thing of all of, like, the creatures in the wasteland. I've got a shot of each and every one of them, because I figured I might need to use it at some point. Haven't used it yet, but I figured I might need to at some point. Man, I'm getting so many caps from just a couple of people purchasing, like, half the plans I own. This is... Look at this. This is nice. This is why I set most of my plans as pretty cheap. Because then, people just come by and buy a lot of them all at once. And furious tapping increases damage to hacking computer. Oh wait, I think I just read that. I'm reading it again. Christopher Comrade says furious tapping equals that's hacking. I don't fully follow, I'm afraid. Alexander Droid says you'll do a Preston Garvey build, Wastelanders. I mean, it would go perfect for a Settlers run. No guarantees on that. Jeff Bass or Jeff Bass, not sure which one it is, says good deal. I've watched every video. Good to see you live. Nice job, Sarge. Good to have you here. I'm glad you've been watching the content. And hopefully you'll be able to tune into a fair few live streams, because this stream has been healthy since it started, apparently. So, yeah, I'm all happy about that. Oh god, why is my nose itching non-stop? This is horrible. Okay, Biv, can I do your daily? It must have been a day. I feel like it's been a day.
What was that sound?
Oh, come on, Biv.
Oh. It's just my chance.
Sometimes Biv is just a bit slow in reacting.
Sure is that time.
Other times...
Got some drinks for testing.
There we go, got some drinks for testing. Here we go. Perfect.
Let's see what we got on the old...
And I don't need this stuff on there. What I do want, though, is just Biv's. Yeah, what have you got on the docket for today?
Asshole, boy.
Is he actually going to give me the quest? This is being a bit slow. Even I can tell that. Well, I'm not sure Biv... Okay, I'm not sure if Biv is actually going to give us a quest. Oh no, there we go! It is appearing. Perfect. And I probably got the alcohol, so let's just go outside. Rich says, looking forward to getting 76 next week, hoping to friend you when I do, question mark. If you're on PC, you can send me a request. There's no guarantee I'll accept it, but it might happen. Best way to guarantee I accept a friend request is to be active in the Discord and be a decent human being. That's how it's done. BM says, have they released info about new perks being available, just if there will be new ones or not? There's not been like any official info and stuff as far as I'm aware, but it has been stated that the bow will have perks that go for it. And perception perks at that, thanks to a couple of the community managers, I want to say, mentioning it on Reddit. But, yeah, I feel like we can expect some new perks with Wastelanders, but no idea how many. And obviously, if you are like, oh, I know all of the stuff because I've been in the PTS server, don't stop saying anything, because it is under NDA. Okay, I need to test my endurance whilst under the effects of Oakhorn Lager. That should be fine, because I'm pretty sure I've got spoiled meat, which is what I need to eat. And scroll all the way down to that. Have I got spoiled stuff? Yes, I've got spoiled stuff. Perfect. Then all the way back up to O. I have so much food and drink on me right now. Oh, well, I don't have any Oakhorn Lager. That's crazy. Okay, let's wander back to the train station. Droid says, you've listened to the Wastelanders official soundtrack. Sounds great. I haven't listened to it yet. I think, like, Kado or Eric, one of the two, sent it my way. I haven't given it a listen yet, because I've just been doing other stuff. I'm sure it'll be great, though. The ambient music in this game is very nice. It's like, it's why even during Nuclear Winter I keep it going, because it just is pretty good. Biv is drunk, go home, Biv. That's alright, because I'm starting to sober up, so he can take over the drunkness of it all. Clark says there might be new perks related to the new weapons. If you check the Game Days 2020 interviews, they go for a couple of them. There we go. Stealth Archer. Yeah, my character is perception based, and I do want to make it into like an Archer character, but I'm really worried that Archer in this game is going to be next to worthless. Like, I have a feeling that it's not going to be very good. So, I want it to be, but I have a feeling it's just not going to be worthwhile. Yoda says, that's what I did, talk to all of the unique characters in the server. Yeah, if you're active in the server, I'm much more likely to interact with you beyond just like live streams and stuff. Christopher says, over 25 minutes looks like the beginning of a successful stream. Yeah, on Monday I did a private test stream, and I ran it for 2 hours. There were a few blips, but none lasted more than like 5 minutes, and the internet didn't crash at all. Ben Run says, when is the new update? It is on the 14th. The 14th, it was originally slated for the 7th, but obviously stuff happened in the world, which has delayed pretty much every game in existence, so now it is the 14th. And, ooh, okay, I am... Oh, man. I'm going to script a few things, but I'm on like 900 script, and I actually want to, let's just script a couple of 1-star bits and bobs from the lower level bits and bobs. I actually want to not max out my script straight away, because, yeah, I want to have 1,000 script for when Wastelanders comes out, is what we were just mentioning. This I actually bought, 2 short automatic ultrasight, very nice. Anything else I want to sell? We won't worry about all of that right now. Yeah, what I want to do is check my stash, see if there's some Oak Holland lager there, because hopefully there will be, and then I can just drink it. Yeah, Wastelanders comes out on 14th. I forgot what my other thing was. Okay, Eric sent it to me. Steven says, what would you rate a 2-star instigating limb damage fixer, second roll after getting the plan? That's decent. That's a decent weapon if you want to be like a sniper rifleman, but also have a bit of speed to it all, then the fixer would be a good choice for that. And Richard says, greetings fellow bad company Sarge acolytes. Hello Sarge, welcome to the stream. Torrin says, I like the crossbow. The crossbow's cool, but it's one of those weapons which just isn't particularly strong, which is why I'm slightly concerned about the bow as well, because I have a feeling it will be cool but not strong. BM says, I know someone who said it would be unrealistic to see a bow and arrow take down a Scorch Beast like a dragon. Yeah, that's the thing. We've already seen bows and arrows be very powerful in another Bethesda game. And you can definitely have bows and arrows being powerful weapons. Just, yeah, the realism in this game isn't exactly paramount, quite frankly. Droid says, not Fever People, no. If I'm honest, your streams got me into watching more live streams from other people. Cool. Didn't found it very entertaining before watching your Vault 94 raid stream, which I need to say I found it good. Excellent. Yeah, live streams can be a bit hit or miss. I go through stages. Oh, I don't care about this, Sarge. Oh. Sanjay's voice. I've heard it too many times in this game. Too many times. Yes, and T minus 6 days. Sanjay, shut up. None of us like you. Yes, exit the event, please. Okay. Oh, who's over there? Someone over there is angry. Eternal ED or Nuka Cooler. One of the two is a grumpy boy right now. BM says, I haven't played this game since the Scorched event, but I'm excited for next week. Going to be very fresh. Pardon me again. I've been drinking, for anyone who hasn't clued in. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to next week. Yeah, I did drink the right thing. Mostly because my job is making content on this game. And yeah, I'm going to be making content, so where is it? Yeah, let's just eat one of everything. Why not? One of everything. There's some spoiled food. Let's go back to Biv. Turn this in. All will be good. Caution may contain gaming says, what's your build right now? I'm Versatile Rifleman. I'll quickly load up this. I'm not like a god tier build or anything. Oh, I forgot to take off Happy Camper. I've got Parasites. Excellent. Yep. This is my build right now. It's nothing great, but it works. And it works pretty well. And I'm not one of the people who cares about one-shotting the Scorch Beast Queen. because I'm not a prick. Prick's safe for YouTube, I think. Yeah, it's a decent build. It's not god tier. Richard says the bow could be augmented with explosive heads, hopefully. Yeah, we've seen explosive arrows already, so there will be like fancy arrows to go along with that. I'm hoping for like poison cloud arrows and weird stuff like that. Like I binge watched the entire Conan Exiles series. What am I doing? That Neebs Gaming did. I've forgotten what I'm doing. I was going to do something. And they had, they were using archers with cool types of arrows. Made me think about different types of arrows you could have. Just Cantaloupe says, here comes a stealth archer. Richard Eaton says, I had 2-shot crossbow, it was pretty powerful. Good to hear you get on with it. BM says, archery could be good if you can mod your bow to use different arrow types, like Horror, Incendiary or anything, or rather craft different arrow types. We already know about explosive, hopefully there's lots more. Deborah, welcome to the stream, says, I love how and arrows, but it's definitely supposed to be bow and arrows. I'm so pumped. And then the cool new beasties. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming with Wastelanders. We got plenty to look forward to, which is good to see. And I wonder if I get any really good rewards from the taste test. Old possum recipe, not that great. Droid says, apparently some journalists got to play parts of Wastelanders for some hours and were able to talk about it. They said they've liked what they played. I think I made some grammar errors. I think your grammar was fine there. Yeah, some journalists have come out with stuff. I'm being very cautious and not covering any of it, although I've seen a few people who are like, oh, journalists have covered this, I'm going to break the NDA. No, don't do that. I've also not played Wastelanders, I should say. I've had like 3 emails from them now, saying like, hey, you're invited to the PTS server, and I've just been like, no. I don't want to sign an NDA, just because I was talking about, what am I thinking of? I've lost the word. I was talking about, like, stuff I'd like to see on Wastelanders and the like, and I just want it to, I don't want there to be any chance of me even being able to break the NDA. Like, I'm playing things just as safe as possible, quite frankly. I'm just trying to keep things nice and safe. So I've not played any Wastelanders. Yoda says, where is best for getting legendaries? Inov Survivalist made a video yesterday, today, recently, about good locations to get legendaries. I mean, Uranium Fever is always good. Scorch Beast Queen, if that's going on, that's always a good one. That kind of stuff is decent. Anywhere where there's lots of enemies all at once or a guaranteed legendary spawn, it tends to be. Ultra Nice says, what do you think will happen to Biv and Wastelanders? I wouldn't expect much to happen with Biv, to be honest. Queen of the Hunt is what I want to do now. And, I've just remembered what other thing I needed to do. Check out daily challenges, because this has changed. Okay, kill a legendary enemy. We can totally do that. Scrap. I need to use the arrows. Okay. Red Orchards from Toxic Valley. Build stuff. Do that. We probably won't play Nuclear Winter in the stream, but if we do, picking 2 locks, there we go. I'm trying to track some more challenges and actually get myself some atoms. And that's the other thing I need to do, eat a disease cure, because although I've got the mother load of food right now, because I was working on just getting cinematics and stocked up on food because of that, yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm yattering. Blame Louis says, what's been your best legendary drop, Sarge? I mean, a legacy weapon now was probably the explosive correlator I got, like, really early on. But this, I'm very happy with. This was from the Purveyor, had a video with it, Furious Fixer with faster movement speed and extra bats damage. This, I love. It's now my gun of choice. I use it all the time. I'm actually slowly running out of .45 ammo because I just use this now. It's so good and so versatile. Droid says, I couldn't do an NDA, I'm not very responsible. Yeah. I'm responsible enough to know that I wouldn't break anything, but I prefer just being, like, ultra in the clear in every way I can. I'm incredibly cautious. Calank says, so what's everyone's opinion on the MTG Ikoria? I don't know how you pronounce it. Spoilers. They're doing Kaiju as a theme. I like some of the cards I've seen. This is Magic the Gathering. But I've realised that the season for Magic the Gathering is going to change over like a couple of days after Wastelanders. So I'm likely not going to be playing any Magic the Gathering for the first week or so when the new stuff comes out. Deborah says, I would like poison arrows. Poisoning those raiders would be brilliant. BM says, capital building has always been good for me. Yeah, capital building for legendary enemies. I've had pretty good luck there myself. Rich says, nice river, that's a great idea. Clanox, hey, Clanox has put Sen's video, Fallout 76 top 12 location to farm XP and legendaries. Yeah, she put that up just like a day or two ago, so it should be as up to date as it gets. Hopefully, at least. How would you rebalance Fallout 76? Man, I mean, a lot of it is just buffing certain other... It's too complex to go over in a live stream. A few things that jump straight to mind is... I'd make Bloodied a little bit weaker. I wouldn't want to do like a major nerf to it. Because the thing it does, which I like for... Oh. iBot. iBot doing some Morse code. We don't need to go over that, Sarge. We don't need to go over that. Yeah. Something I like about Bloodied is it has a negative side of it, as in needing lower health, and also a positive that comes with that. I like the balance that comes from it. However, Bloodied with like Unyielding, Radical, there's too many things which give you really strong bonuses for being low health, so I'd probably nerf all of them just a tiny bit, just to make it a little less dominant. Stuff like Nocturnal, I'd get rid of the debuff during daytime, so it's just a boost during night and not a debuff that way. And then stuff like the Ghoul Slayers, Zealots, all of those things which give like a plus 30% bonus, I'd probably add those to plus 50%. There's a lot of stuff I do. I could do an entire video about it. Torrance says, I like the Unstoppable Monster. Unstoppable Monster is godly. That thing is so good. Capital Building just kicked my rear this morning. It's fun and intense. Yeah, Deborah. The Capital Building, if you're not set out to fight like a bunch of ghouls in an enclosed space, including quite often several level 68... Oh, Mr. Ghostly Strike Breaker, I don't care about that. Like level 68 Charred Ferals, but it's not the place you want to be. If I sent you my gamer tag, is that okay? You can send it to me, it doesn't guarantee anything though. Sarge was so excited when he got the fixer. Oh man, this fixer is great. Ultra Knight says, you're slowly running out at 0.45 when you have 3,000 plus. I used to have more like 30k plus. Like, I'm running reduced ammo weight like crazy. So I can carry just near infinite amounts of ammo. And because I use this thing all the time, I am slowly whittling down on the amount of ammo I have. Where's the enemy I need to be killing here? It should be... There it is! Oh, it's a Yaogwai. Because this thing is good. As you can see here, this gun is really good. I love this thing. It's great. BM says, I might log in just to stock up on ammo and Berry Mentats. Berry Mentats is a good shout. I got 20. I'm good with 20 to have. Bloodied Stealth Melee is easy mode. Yeah, BM, that's the thing. Bloodied is just a bit too powerful in my opinion. Like, I don't personally like there being a meta or something that stands out above the rest as the strongest. I like every playstyle to be decent, not all equal, necessarily. I do like it that there's some tougher than others, but I like there to be every playstyle at least having a decent chance of doing things. And I don't like god tier stuff, like the people who try and Scorch Beast. People who try and like one-shot kill for every legendary. I'm not a fan of that. Droid says, a video of your opinion on how to rebalance 76 would be really interesting, in my opinion. I would get rid of a level 100 cap for enemies, put level 150 enemies for higher level players. I'm not so sure about that one per se, because, I mean, we still can have higher level enemies, but for me, just saying blanket, I'll have the enemies be level 150, that doesn't give a realistic modifier on what the power is. Because if rad roaches could be level 150, well, they're still not going to be tough. They're only rad roaches. However, if you suddenly have anglers who might be chasing me right now, they're pretty tough for their level. If you have them suddenly at level 150, those might be a bit overpowered. So there needs to be much more thing than that. BM says, Radical, Unyielding, Max Stealth Melee is just straight broken. Yeah, that's the thing. Bloodied is not only too broken, but too easy to really make too powerful, in my opinion. Like, I really like the whole idea behind bloody builds. I don't like just quite how strong they are. Especially, like, if it was a single-player game, be fine with it. As it's multiplayer, and a lot of stuff is based around having everyone basically join in on a fight, I'm not a huge fan of that whole part of it. Let's just run into the rock, Sarge. Don't bother hitting jump. Okay. Matt Thomas says, just a quick one to see how you're doing, mate. I am sobering up. Which could be good, could be bad. That'll wait and see. I don't want to have this song, because... Oh, it's only a glowing Wendigo who's hiding behind a tree. Let's... Wait, oh, I missed that quite badly. But, oi, don't turn! Okay, let's just... I need to use criticals, so I should be using that. There we go. And, oh, we need to extract the sample. Have I extracted the sample? Yes, I have. Perfect. There we go. Ultra Knights has got to go. It was short but fun. Good to have you here. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Caesar says, hi, were I fond Urban Scout Mask Man, it's hard to find. Guessing there's a language barrier there. Especially by the little house, which I can't remember the name of. I can't remember where you get the Scout Armor Mask, which I think is what you're asking. Not sure how much of this is even going to go through. But I'm pretty sure I got one by just doing the main story during some of the Enclave quests. Google would be the way to do it. There we go. Rich says, would you like to see some form of underground Scorch Beasts? I mean, specifically underground Scorch Beasts as a different enemy type? No. However, in the Glass Caverns, having the Scorch Beast who's trapped under there, I find pretty cool. That's nice. So I wouldn't mind, like... What I'd really like to see, on that note, is being able to basically dig underneath Fishersight Prime. And something... Oh, it's a Mothman! Wow! I so rarely see these. Oh, don't stagger me as I'm shooting you. It's cruel, Mothman. Yeah, I see ya. No, come back here, Mothman. Come back here. Don't you hide from me. Oh, Mothman's totally just legged it. Let's kill this Bradstag instead. Don't like that about Mothman. Oh, wait, no, it died. It died. It totally died, and boom! Tadpole. This is how long it's been since I fought a Mothman. I just got the Entomologist badge. Because I've been needing a Mothman wing. I think I fought like one Mothman since I completed everything else with that badge. Or since the backpack came out, basically. Man, it's been too long. And I forgot what I was talking about there. Oh yeah, I'd like there to be like a way to get underneath Fishersight Prime and there'd be like a giant nest full of Scorch Beasts or whatever. I feel like that would be a cool mission. The M says, agreed, I think it's fun, but agree that it's far too easy to achieve. Hey, Dead Scorch Beast. Stealth Ninja is my favourite way to play Fallout 4, but Fallout 4 was much less forgiving about stealth. It's too easy to get 30 agility. Yeah, you can make yourself OP in this game. Nobody's concerned about that. Stupid ticks. Oh, okay. Let's just turn this in. There we go. So yeah, it can be a bit too easy to be too strong in this. Droid says, what would be interesting is enemies with legendary perks, like imagine a Scorch Beast with like a bloodied effect, and so when it's about to die it gets harder. Great way to make legendaries hard. I'm not sure how well that would work, but I do think it's a cool idea. Stephen or Stefan, I don't know which one it is. I'm going to go with Stephen, I apologise if I'm wrong. Says, I run a bloody build on one of my characters, but if I do Uranium Fever or such events, I run a weak gun. Good etiquette. I almost put out, last week, instead of my more multiplayer modes, a player etiquette guide, but every time I tried writing it, I just sounded like a prick, so I stopped doing it. But yeah, I almost put out, like, a guide, sort of, about that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, if you're doing, like, an event with a whole bunch of legendaries, and you just one-shot kill them, that's just going to make people not like you, unfortunately. And yes, Mothman strikes again. We did technically kill, apparently. Torrent says, I'm a bloody melee build right now, but I know I'm OP. When I play with others, I let them get damage in before I attack, or use my double barrel shotgun or crossbow. Good way to go. And H2O Gaming, hello. Hiccup. Stop hiccuping, Sarge. What am I doing? Let's get that I want... Oh, Deathclaw Steak. That'll get me my carry capacity. Now, what I want to do as well is... I want to run down south. We're going to fast travel here, but I'm just going to run a short way to save myself a cap or two. Just going to run down here. I'm not going to bother doing free range, I don't think. A lot of the events now, I'm not too concerned about. Or a lot of the public events, I should say, I'm really not too concerned about actually doing. Because I've done them so many times. You know, Berkeley Springs, it's only 13 caps. Let's go for it. BM says, I really like your ideas about legendary farming in this game, something akin to Borderlands where, like, the super mutants have handmade combat rifle, etc. It's in a loot pool, so you can target weapons. Yes, that was a video I made, like, almost... probably close to a year back now. It's an old video at this point, at least 6 months ago. The legendary system is broken, here's how to fix it. It is probably the video it's the video I wish more people had watched, because I spent a very long time working on it. Like, I spent too long working on it, quite frankly. And it was basically talking about how the RNG of the legendary system, which is just completely RNG and annoying, isn't good, in my opinion. I don't like it. And although I appreciate that you need some RNG, I came up with different ways you can still keep RNG whilst giving players a bit more control in what equipment they find, so that people like dupers don't suddenly have all the power. Oh, that's Sarge. You're supposed to be using that. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting critical hits, so I need to do less manual aiming, where I can just get headshots nice and easy, and more bat shots where I have to use like 2 bullets. Bleh. Let's go back. Droid says something a lot of people missed on the first Wasteland of trailers of a part where the guy on the Secret Service barrel walks through what seems like the inside of a fissure. I can't actually remember the trailer at all right now that I think about it, but I don't specifically remember that being a part as such. Richard says, do you think Scorch Beast eggs or young would make a good add-on for pets/companions in the future? I'm not sure. I don't like the idea of Scorch Beasts being companions.
Not now, Leslie. Do you not
Okay,
have
yeah.
some toys to
Chloe
play
doesn't want to talk to me.
with?
I'm guessing I am missing, like, Gulper Innards, Murloc meat. Ah, Angler meat I apparently have 0 of 1. So maybe I just need to kill some anglers. Anglers I don't think I've got a specific location for. Although, if we head northeast, we're bound to find some. Let's go find some anglers. Hey, Clanox just put, oh yeah, Fallout 76 is a major RNG problem, here's the simple solution. Is that what I called it? Is that seriously what I called it? It's not what I thought I called it, but that probably is what I called it. Are you sure that's my video? That doesn't sound like what I called it. It probably is. But I'm just like, is that really what I called it? It's more than possible. Deborah says, what level are you on this character? Do you have more? I have 4, soon to be 5. I have 5 characters. This one is my highest level character at 260. Yeah, I'm at 260. I didn't make particularly good use of triple XP in terms of leveling up characters. But, yeah, I'm at more than a decent level. Like, I see people who are like... Whenever I see someone above level 350, I get suspicious. Because that is just very, very high. Like, and that's 350 by the way, not 250. Because obviously I expect there to be plenty of people who are higher level than me. I'm running 5 characters. There are people who play more than me. That's just the way of the world. But considering I play, like, almost every single day, yeah, you need to use a critical Sarge. There we go. Considering I play almost every day, it's like, some people can't be playing enough to hit, like, level 500 without using, like, bugs or glitches or exploits or stuff. It's just... Seeing people super high level puts me on edge, and I become less trusting of them. I just got a handmade rifle of that rad toad. Not what I wanted, but, man, that was kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, let's just jump up. Sarge, anglers are at Gnarled Shadows. Thank you for that. That's, yeah, northeast of the map. That is really far northeast, though, dude. That is like, yeah, that's that place. I know that's that place because I took cinematics of it a couple of days ago. I was hoping that, yeah, I'm pretty sure they can spawn at Treehouse Village as well. So I'm going, like, around this area. We'll go to Gnarled Shadows if we need to, but I'm hoping we can get one real close by, so I can just, like, walk straight back to where I was. Yes, that's your video. Thanks for confirming. And yes, as Caution May Contain Gaming says, there is a new Wastelanders trailer tomorrow. I will almost certainly, providing it's not like just a 30-second trailer or something, I'll almost certainly be making a video about it, and that'll be coming out tomorrow or... okay, that's a drop I can survive. Tomorrow or Friday, because of course it will. Gulper... oh, well, it's probably worthwhile having a few Gulper innards as well, just in case. Yeah. I'll probably be making a video about the trailer, trying to point out some things you might have missed, talking about the stuff I'm excited about, fanboying a little bit most likely. It'll all be fun. Stephen Jones, but going with Stephen, says, I'll give a video of you after stream, and I wonder why they don't do something like World of Warcraft where certain enemies drop certain types of things from all of them. And it said Stephen. Cool, it said Stephen. Yeah, that's one of the things I recommend. I took like a few different systems of how... oh, you're real close. Of how legendaries are obtained from a few different games, and kind of tweaked them to work in 76. And one of the tweaks was like the Borderlands method, where bosses dropped certain pools of weapon types, and that's something I went for in this game, so that killing like a legendary Radstag would yield you not the greatest of like a legendary spear or leather armor or whatever, and killing a legendary Deathclaw would suddenly yield like maybe a handmade, or it was along those kind of rough lines. I'm sure you're all smart enough to understand what I'm getting at there. Man, no anglers. That's a real shame. But oh, I jumped instead of using critical. But, oh, 3-star legendary charred ghoul face. Perfect. And okay, there we go. More critical hits to enemies. We've got a legendary down there who we can. Okay, let's. No. Ah, Sarge, come on. Come. Oh my god. Oh, you're kidding me. There we go. I was going for the headshot there. The body shot was more than enough. Okay, so we've got a 3-star ghoul kicking about over that way. There we go. See, that one I can hit. When they're sprinting full pelt away from me, hitting them's no problem. When they're barely moving, I don't stand a chance. Oh man, I want so much of this junk. I recently became a Fallout First member, and feel free to get angry about that if you want. I'm not a fan of a lot of the things the service does. For me, it was a case of this is my job, so it kind of is almost a business expense, because it made a lot of things already a lot easier. But yeah, and having the scrap box is a bit crazy. Oh, slowly, there we go. And bop! Legendary enemy dead. Can we make that jump? Let's play it safe and go for short jumps down instead. And, oh, treasure map, bunch of other stuff. Cadogenesis has made a guide on treasure thingies if you need to farm them. And, oh my god, it's actually a 3-star. It's not one I want, though. Okay. Traitors, watch out, because some of the meat could spoil and then you'll need to go and search for stuff again. I've got, good with salt on at rank 3, so I should be okay. Can you use ultrasight ammo in normal guns? Yeah, you can use ultrasight ammo in normal guns. You need the prime receivers, a couple of which I was selling at my camp, if you and the other person didn't buy them already. Okay, let's... We're gonna need to go to Gnarled Shadows. I should have some grilled Radstag, because I've got tons of food right now. I have too much food. No, not that, not that. I've not got any grilled Radstag. Man, have I got ribeye steak? I must have a ribeye steak. I've got too much food, quite frankly, right now, and I don't fancy sorting out this on stream. There we go. That does it. I'm going to travel to there, and... okay, private detective... defective. Oh, that's a funny name. Yeah, let's do this cheap. New Wastelands trailer. Yep, I love the stream name again. Oh, what did I name this stream? I can't... will my internet survive? Yeah, it's surviving so far. It's been solid. Have there been any blips anyone's noticed? I think it's good. It's as if you have a shotgun, you'll get the critical weekly done super fast. It accounts for more pellets. It does. I did that for the Survival Weekly that came out ages ago. Haven't bothered with this one though, because it's only 50. It's done. Look at that. I got the scrap junk to produce screws. It's fine. It's all going to be fine. Owen Campbell says, can you do a vault raid? Not on the stream, because I don't fancy doing it. I'm not a fan of vault raids. There are old live streams of me doing the first 2 of the vault raids. And like 1 video as well, I think. I'm not a fan of it. Look at all this stuff I can make. It's too much stuff. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the vault raids in particular. I don't fancy doing them. It's not something I enjoy. Look at, man, I have too much food on my person right now. Like, way too much. I've just been, like, collecting all the food. Because I needed it whilst I was doing the cinematics. And then we're good with salt, I've just been stocking up. BM says, all that troubleshooting is a solid key to keep. I made myself a full set of farming encrypted. I'm fine with encrypted, I'm not. Yeah. Every time I do, like, a purveyor video, there's always a fair few people who get very, very angry. Because, oh, wait, I shouldn't be using all of this stuff, should I? The gold slurry, I want to keep some of that. Yeah, in fact, just to play it safe, let's just make a ribeye steak. And then not cook everything else, because I will accidentally cook some of the stuff I need. I might have already done that, to be fair, because I was reading chat rather than focusing on that. Okay, apparently I still have Mirelurk meat. Do I have Mirelurk meat? Mirelurk. I see no Mirelurk meat there. I might not have Mirelurk meat. I may have just kept on cooking up everything that I need. That could very well be the case of what's happened. So, in which case, does Highland Marsh have Mirelurks? I feel like it might have Mirelurks. Hunter says stream has been good since it started. Sweet, yeah, it just took like a few weeks and then the internet just went, yep, I'm fine now. Wilson says, do you prefer rifleman or commando? For me personally, I'm more of a rifleman. I default more towards snipers in general. So, single powerful shots is what I go for. Commando is very powerful, but it also eats through ammo ridiculously fast, which I'm not too fond of. So, rifleman for me, but commando is also very good. Did they ever figure out what was causing the problems in the first place? I mean, it's fixed, but I'm just leaving it at that. Oh, man, I've been having real mixed luck with, like, queens and stuff recently. Like, me doing this is probably not smart. Just blindly attacking without any thought. But queens, I've either been shredding them or they've been shredding me. And I've not been able to work out quite what's doing it. But this feels like, yeah, I'm just going to shred it this time. Yeah, this is going to be a I shred the queen situation. Look at that. All but kings have been shredding me as well. But once again, it looks like, yep, I'm just going to shred it. 500 damage. There we go. That's a nice, solid, respectable amount of damage there. And, oh, where's your corpse? There we go. Mirelurk meat. Perfect. Droid says, if... Oh! Hi, Mirelurk. How are you? You good? Nice. Just walk straight past all of these. If the new Wastelanders trailer is more than 2 minutes, I'll scream, I swear to God, Howard's underwear. I hope the new Wastelanders trailer is a sizable amount, because I'd like to make a video on it. Otherwise, no video. Rich says, I wanted to thank you for your vid showing how to handle 76. They're very informative. Well, thanks for the thank you. I am very glad with, in particular, how well the beginner's guide did. Because that was a video I spent a lot of time on, and I wasn't sure how well it would do, but it's now my second most viewed video. And I'm really happy about that. Because it's just like, having that video in particular, a video which helps out new people to a game which a lot of people just condemned before even launch, that gives me a good feeling. Deborah says, I can never get hard in maths, so I'm going insane. I never learn how to nuke, no one will help me learn, so I have to wait till someone nukes White Springs or I get a gift from the Queen. Queen is 100% the best way to go for getting a Flux. Or asking on Discord. Tato, possibly Cloudnox, one of the two, just gave me a bunch of their stable Flux the other day, which I'll actually be using probably towards the end of this stream, if I think I'm solid enough to do it, because I need to change my mutations. Really? Really? Are you legendary? You are, but you're only 1 star. I'm not sure. Scorch Beasts I just quite often don't fancy fighting. Yeah, I don't bother trying to craft my own flux anymore. I just try and run over to queen fights whenever they're going on. Oh, that's it. Tons of camera shake, and oh, I still missed a shot. I thought I was going to get every shot on target, but no. Okay, what I do have is this thing, which is my Instigating Prime Ghost Rifle, which is basically like my it's my Queen Slayer, but obviously works for standard Scorch Beast as well. Problem is, VATS on Scorch Beast changes so much, and I need to swap out the scope on this thing, because, yeah, I'm generally... 95% shots just not doing anything. Yeah, I've got like a long recon scope, which is not really that great when it comes to Scorch Beast fights. Oh, no, not that thing. That thing. Because, yeah, it's like I'm just not hitting the shots. And when I scope in, they flap about too much. But it's... and the camera shake as well makes it a real problem to actually hit them. Man, I really hope the angler's not coming in. Theo Wilson says, yeah, I got it last December and now it's my favourite game. That is very nice to hear. Like, what is with these? Like, I'm hitting the 20%, but I don't hit 90%. Like, I'm not sure if VATS is broken on Scorch Beast or I just have weird luck. Oh, no, Angler, get out of the way. I wanna... There we go. 1,292. That's why I like this gun. Because I just... Yeah, I just obliterate the Scorch Beast with this thing. Which makes it really, really quite nice. Oh no! It noticed me, and then it instantly died. Oh no! Don't pick up the 50. Pick up the 50 cal. You might want to scrap it. And I've got weapon weight reduction at a stupid amount. So there we go. Perfect. Okay, that's enough stuff. I need to return to Chloe, which is... Yeah, I just pay the cap, Sarge. You're live streaming. It's fine. Actually, what I really want, Beginner's Guide really helped me. Thanks, Sarge. Glad to hear it. Tato says it was me. Yeah, Tato gave me some flux, which is very nice. Rich says your channel was what made me decide to buy 76. I have a lot of people saying that, and the vast majority as well are glad of their purchase, which I'm very happy about. Pardon me. Droid says, sorry, what I wanted to say is Wasteland is really what I always wanted to fall at 76. I don't know what's happening to me today, man. I feel drunk or something. Well, I was drunk at the start of this stream. I'm gonna actually have another drink now because I've started to sober up. Which likely means no drunk hangout in Discord, because I do need to be very drunk for that. And my senses are definitely coming back to me. But yeah. Nothing wrong with having a few drinks, providing you're of legal drinking age. Or you can get away with it. It's fine. Nobody minds. You're in lockdown. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, yeah. Thank you too, mentioned I'd probably... Yeah, I definitely had, like, cooked the stuff, hadn't I? That's what I'd done. Eli F, walking the stream, says, which faction are you going to join in Wastelanders? Both of them! I have 5 characters! Yeah. Chloe, you're a bit loud. For this main... Oh, I'm overencumbered, aren't I? For this main one, I'm planning... Something that bugs me, side tangent, is the daily rewards no longer show up. This bug appeared like a week after I started on a video series which was going to talk about every single daily quest in the game and like be a guide for it basically and talk about the different rewards you can get. Then as soon as I started working on the series, the list no longer shows up, so you can't really work out too well what exactly you get. It bugged me so much. But what are we talking about? Oh, I forgot. This is bad. This isn't even the alcohol I can blame at this point. It's just me being forgetful. It was something else. What was it? What is it? Drunk. Which faction are you going to join? Oh yeah, I'm probably going to join the Settlers with this faction because I do not like griefing. And I have a mild worry that the Raiders faction in general could end up being associated with griefers or just people who aren't particularly nice who play this game. But fingers crossed it won't be the way. To play it safe though, I'm probably going more Settlers than Raiders with this character, although I'll definitely be talking with both of them. And once Wastelanders comes out, this character will be going through, and there'll be a first look video coming up, hopefully the same day Wastelanders comes out, talking about all of it. It'll all be good stuff. Droid says, without hit chances will always remember me of classic Fallouts. 90% chance of hitting a rat, I don't hit it. 40%, obviously I hit the damn rat. Yeah. Any RNG, I'm not really a fan of. Like, I get it has a place, and I get it can enrich the experience or whatever, but RNG in general, I do not like. Yeah, it bugs me. If I'm going to hit something, I'm going to hit something. Oh! Someone in... Oh, a Nuclear top. And he's just chilling right here. Isn't that nice? Okay. Has anyone got anything in particular they'd like to see happen during the stream? Take those 0.44 rounds. They weigh nothing for me. Because I'm happy to indulge a little bit, providing it's something I actually fancy doing. So you can... Oh, there's Yoda. Let's let's fail to jump on this side. Yoda, pretend you can't see me yet. Pretend you can't see me yet, Yoda. I've got it. No, don't wave yet, Yoda. You were too soon. There we go. I'll wave. Eric says you sound just like Homer Simpson there. Drew says, hey, it worked. Damn, Chloe, only robot with Alzheimer's. Bad company Simpson. Stilton Eric says, yeah, I didn't see my rewards. The game crazy rewarded me with loot this afternoon. Yeah, let's do the Grognak thing. This emote I quite like. It cost me a whole bunch of atoms for the bundle, and so far I've only used the emote. But it is a cool emote, I'll give it that. Rich says, do you plan to restart from level 1 to get the Wastelanders full experience? I have a side character. Oh, Yoda's apparently about to give me some stuff. I have a charisma-based character. Oh, thanks for 0.45. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I've got one of my side characters is like maxed out charisma. I want to go through Wastelanders with them to see what kind of an effect charisma has when it's like really high. And then after that, I'm going to delete the character because I highly doubt charisma will suddenly become the best stat out there. And then I'm going to go for on a new character. I want to do a power, armor, heavy guns character. I want to do... Oh, crashed a little bit there. Want to do a build on that. And, yeah. I will be doing a new character, but it won't be straight away on Wastelanders. But I'm going to be covering Wastelanders for a long old time. Plus, Michael, a Fudge Muppet, tweeted out just earlier today, like, are any of you jumping back into 76 with Wastelanders? Which makes me think he might be jumping back in with the other Fudge Muppet guys. So that I'm looking forward to seeing, to see if some of the old Bethesda tubers jump back in, like Camel and Fudge Muppet and all of those good guys. Droid says in QuakeCon, I can't say it normally now, QuakeCon 2019, 76 game director said you could double down both factions. I would definitely double down on them. Why choose on a scale of greys when you can paint it all red? Yeah, it sounds like there's going to be a kind of ultimate decision at the very end of their quests, but up until then you can, from the sounds of it, just side with both of them. So I'm very much going to be going with both. I likely will have to... Who's fighting who here? Oh god, it's a whole bunch of the big old ghouls. Let's, I wasn't expecting 3 child ferals all at once. That's... Oh, when my accuracy is this bad... This is something I need to do. I need to mod my fixer. Because the recoil on it is just not manageable. Like, it's quite bad. No, I don't like the fact I can't jump over melee attacks. But yeah, I feel like I need to tweak my fixer a bit, see if I can deal with that recoil. Drink some Nuka Shine. I'm not going to drink Nuka Shine, not because I don't think it's a cool or interesting effect, but simply because I can get out of it a bit too easy on this character. But yeah, Nuka Shine is cool. I'm waiting to start my 5th character for Wastelanders. Good way to go. I think on my X Ways to Prepare for Wastelanders video... Pardon me again? I talked about, like, make a new character. I'm actually going to pick that up. Pardon me. I apologise. Hunter says, can I be your personal trainer? For the heavy gunner character, that is. Yeah, I figured that'd be for the heavy gunner character. If I need tips, I will definitely ask you. Hunter actually gave me a while back, like, an explosive suppressors minigun, which once I've got the heavy guns character underway, I will probably be looking to transfer that weapon over, because that'll be a great like level 50 weapon for the guy to have. Stephen Jones says I have a medic high charisma that runs heavy weapons / melee and can heal teammates. That's the thing. Charisma's alright if you're always playing in a team. Otherwise, I just go for full charisma on all my characters. And because... what? You all saw that. Right. Okay, I hear fighting up here. Somewhere up here. I can't see it. That's can't detect it. What's going on? Oh, albino Yaogwai. You're a bit rare. Albino creature. Oh, and you were fighting a mega sloth. That's nice. I'm gonna kill this poor endangered creature. Look at this. I'm a monster. A terrible person. Oh, if only I cared. Oh man, poor little mega sloth's dying here. Oh! Oh, there's a second one! Oh no! No! You're gonna stagger me! Staggering's not nice! There we go, okay. I didn't get too badly staggered. Yaogwai can really be pains if they stagger lock you. As anything can be if it staggers locks you, to be honest. Glackful says, for me, VATS is almost an accessibility feature. My hand shakes so badly I can barely play most FPS games. I think for the purpose of, if you're not great at FPS games, VATS is a pretty cool feature to have. I think for that, it's cool. I personally just don't like using VATS myself because I'm reasonable at FPS games, and I feel like my accuracy... That's for campfire. My accuracy without VATS is generally higher than my accuracy with VATS, which is why I don't default to using it. But I think it is cool as, like you say, an accessibility feature. Droid says, I mean, there's only one faction in the whole wasteland that can stand above all the others, and that faction is Tunnel Snake. Tunnel Snakes rule! Yeah, I am, I'd say Adam Katz myself. Oh, and this location right here was a place I built my bar a while back. Don't use it anymore, because obviously I moved my camp, but yeah, this was my bar. It was cool. Tunnel Snakes rule. I didn't see a thing. That was weird. It would have been cool if you could join the Brotherhood of Steel and Enclave. I mean, you do join the Brotherhood of Steel and Enclave in this game already. There's just not people in it at the time. Droid says, if the atomic shop doesn't get at least a little Easter egg of the Tunnel Snakes, I'm quitting life. I'd expect something down the line. I wouldn't be holding out for, like, anytime soon there suddenly be Tunnel Snake stuff. But I feel like it's something that will eventually show up. Could be years from now, to be honest. Who knows? Rich says, what's your opinion of controller use for 76? Oh, you know what? Let's... Boom. Let's play with a controller for a bit. I think that... I think for cinematics, it's really good. And to show this off, let's boot up Nvidia Ansel. And... Look at this. How do I... There we go. For stuff like this, where I just want to make something that looks quite cool and cinematic, it's badass. I think that's... The reason I have a controller for this is for, like, every cinematic shot I have in my videos is stuff like this. In general, use whatever works best for you. My more multiplayer modes video a little while ago, my most recent video, the one that came out like at the weekend, had me using a controller for the Call of Duty footage. But I'm not particularly good with controller anymore, just because I've got too used to mouse and keyboard. But here you can see that it's like, even when I'm moving fairly fast, I can pan up this way, I can make much more smooth movements. And what I really want to do at some point is make some more cinematic... how do I crouch? I don't know how to... There we go. I don't know all the controller inputs is a thing. Is one day to make more cinematic style stuff. Because, like, that is cool! And you can do it with a controller, and it looks so much better than if you do it, like, mouse and keyboard. Even in first person, you can be like, Sugar Grove. Look at how cool that is. When you aim down, you just be like, yeah, I see you, buddy. I see you. I think for tracking shots as well, it's beautiful. Because I can be like, oh, I hope I hit it. Yeah, I did hit it. Because this just looks way better than it would mouse and keyboard. You know what? I'm not too accurate right now, so let's blow up that car. That'll kill you, won't it? Yeah, yeah. Car explode now! Or now! Boom! Perfect. It's just so much more cinematic. I love that. I'm going back to mouse and keyboard now, though, because I suck at controller gameplay. Let's turn off the filter as well, so the game goes back to looking like normal. Droid says, controller player, it's controller player. That's a Fortnite meme. Ah, memes. You expect people to be like, oh, Fortnite, that sucks. No, I'm like, oh, memes, they suck. I'm not a big memer person, believe it or not. There are some memes I like, but I'm not big into memes in general. Ooh, uranium fever's going on, so we'll definitely go to that right after I kill that thing there. And caution. Any reason why? Any reason why? There's an enemy about somewhere. It's not close enough for me to care, though. Just go to uranium fever. Yoda says, wait, how did you make it all cinematic? That is... Hold up. If I do this, get rid of the webcam, Alt F3, game filter. If you have an Nvidia graphics card, you can have filters here, which basically just go over your screen and change the way things look. Although on loading screens it doesn't work. But here, once this loads up, I can, yeah, just put on these different filters and, yeah, they make it look different. But not very helpful right now when I'm trying to actually play the game. Oh, and I assume this is Yoda. I'm dressed the same as Yoda, so I think that is the case. Let's put the webcam back on as well, so you can all see my reasonable face right now. Isn't this something? There's a mole rat, definitely. There it is! I knew I could hear the mole miner. Apologies, Yoda. Apologies. I took a minute to find them. Eli says, like, imagine if they rewrote the lore and Eckhart was alive and you could choose to side with him or join the BOS and you would defeat the left. I won't mind it, you. My memory's not great. Like, I recognise the name Eckhart, but I can't work out who they are. Perfect. Okay. That gets rid of a few of the mole winners outside. Droid says, Sarge says, I ain't much of a meme person. Meme community really struggle with religious intent. Yeah, but I've just seen too many memes that I find bad or like in really poor taste or just child's humour that I'm a bit like, yeah, memes aren't for me for the most part. Like, if memes suddenly stopped existing, it wouldn't bother me. Whereas I know for a lot of people it'd be a huge deal. Oh, Yoda, there's a dog. I just realised I'm trying to avoid shooting shooting Yoda, but I got pacifist on. It's really not that big a deal. I can easily get by. For the first time in an hour 20 minutes, I looked over at the at the chat and I didn't have a message to catch up with. And it's quite incredible. Okay, let's just make sure I got everything scrapped. There we are. Wait for Yoda to get over here and then initiate the extraction process. Looks like, yep, through the door. Perfect. Let's finish off my beer.
Extraction process initiated.
There we go.
Keep away from extraction units while operational.
Oh, really? You're gonna jump straight in? Is that what we're going with now?
Hostile trespassers detected. Employees are encouraged to remove trespassers before
this should be nice and simple.
Extractor units occur.
Oh man, I'm getting... Oh, well. Doing alright with my headshots. Do let me know if it's too dark. I feel like because the mole miners glow a little bit, it should be okay. Really? You're just straight away gonna jump in there? Oh. I missed that one. There we go. Ah, nice. Well done, Yoda. Yeah, Do let me know if you want me to turn the pit by light on. I'm hoping everything looks okay. It seems to look okay from where I am. Mike Jaeger? Is that how I'm supposed to pronounce that? Like, Jaeger? Bombs? Says, what's up, Sarge? Don't make the ceiling joke. We're playing Fallout 76, Uranium Fever, Yoda's popped in. And we seem to have a nice quiet event as well. Like, Uranium Fever, the big thing is how many people are going to show up. If it's only like a few people, you're fine 90% of the time. Once you start getting like 7 or 8 people, gone. Wait, what did I miss out on there? That's the thing I missed out on. Richard says, what do you find is your favourite one-handed gun? I'm not a big pistol guy, especially in 76. I'm not a fan of pistols in this game in general, so I'm not really sure, to be honest. Can I wield the double-barrel shotgun with one hand? Will that count? Stephen Jones says, good luck for something free stuff for script. I certainly hope so. Eckhart was part of the Enclave. Hey! He caused the West Virginia part to fall. As a YouTuber playing it happened, quite interesting. Yes. Yeah, I'm not great with lore, and I've got a bad memory. Combine those things together, and me remembering all of the lore, yeah, it doesn't happen. It is... Oh, Hunter's shown up as well. Hi, Hunter.
Detecting
Perfect.
terminated management
Okay, guys,
personnel.
we've got management. We've also got
Individual from the
2
premises.
more people. Oh, we've got someone with a very strong gun. This isn't good. Basic mole miner. Glowing mole miner. Yeah, a couple more people just showed up. Hunter's one of them, who's good with the legendaries and stuff. But another person I just saw, like, kill a mole miner in one shot. So I am worried that the legendaries are now just going to be one shot. Which is an annoying thing which happens in this event. Let's kill that basic mole miner. And... yep, I think it's this level 183 person showed up. And I'm slightly worried they'll have just killed the legendary in one shot. Although I haven't seen a legendary corpse, so... an eternal ED. That might have been the person making the angry pose earlier. I heard a grunt from over this way. Is there someone here? Oh, it's just the person up top. Or the mole miner up top, I should say. Oh yeah, we've got tons of people here now. This is when Uranium Fever gets bad. When it's just like too many players. Okay, there's someone through here. You're just a basic. Okay, I don't want to even kill any of the normals now. Just because I want to make sure everyone gets the XP and stuff. And just fighting them. Yeah, okay. Eternal ED, I'm guessing, is not one of the people who's going to be trying a one-shot. But god, yeah, we've got a bunch of high-level players here now. This is not good for getting legendaries. Yes, Mantis, the stream is not dead yet, and Eli, I think, might be heading off, just as my time has come. And Cats for Hats, very nice username, says, hi, I can't seem to be interested in playing 76 until next week's update. That's fair enough. Don't force yourself to jump into the game if you don't fancy playing it. It's not at all required.
Increased. Detecting terminated management
Okay,
personnel.
management personnel.
This individual from the premises.
Let's see if this one we can just get one shot off on. That's all I want. I got the Berry Mentats going. Be nice to... okay, it sounds like... there, yep. Okay, that's it. Hunter's showing you... oh, where's the, there you go, follow me emote. We've done that. Oh, jeez. I'm not sure who that was, but yeah. That was a big... oh man, instigating war drum. Double damage and 40% faster swing speed. That's nice effects on that. If it's a salad off, I would think so. Sword off, yeah. Torrent's going to make some... that. I'm playing Fallout 76 while watching Fallout 76. Good way to go. Man, yeah. This is what happens with Uranium Fever. Too many people show up, and you're probably just not going to end up with a legendary. Because there'll always be someone... shoot that corpse. There'll always be someone who's using, like, a really strong gun. And yeah, and is just going to shred everything straight away. Barley? I'm not sure quite how you pronounce it, I apologise. It's first time seeing your face, you're a handsome young lad. Man, you're seeing my face for the first time after I screwed up a haircut as well. So, that comment feels twice as nice? Maybe. Possibly. I don't know. Either way, thank you for the compliment. I do appreciate it. Hunter says, guy with a hacked gun showed up. Is that the flamer? Because, oh, thingy there. Because I feel like the flamer showed up and the thing got wrecked. But yeah. Man, that's even worse than just being powerful. Oh, Ross Straper, thank you for subscribing. You're probably not there. But yeah. Yeah. Uranium Fever. All good and fun until the wrong players show up.
Adequate uranium
we've got
extracted and processed. Output quantity.
Basic mole miner just going ham on Extractor Bravo. Cats for Hat says, what are your thoughts so far on the update? I love Fallout, but I partly left it because I got bored. Really hope Bethesda are making a move in the right direction. Wastelanders hasn't appeared yet. It got delayed for a week, so we won't know until the 14th. Yeah, I have a strong feeling the management personnel is just going to keep showing up down there. So, let's see if we can get a shot in. Let's see. Okay, I got a shot in, but it was right at the end. Man. I really wish it wasn't on such low health. Let's move back so everyone can loot. Yeah, man, one of those people is, really getting in there fast. Furious Flamer. Not my kind of thing, but might be decent for someone else. I'm just going to script it, let's face it. Joey Van Den Brink says, I really enjoyed your Skyrim no-kill playthrough. Oh, thank you very much. I had, just yesterday, day before, I had a person go through, like, my entire Skyrim survival mode, legendary difficulty, permadeath, or whatever it was, playthrough, and comment on like almost every single episode. And there's just a huge block of like 40-odd comments that will all just from this one individual. Just fun to see. Yoda says didn't get the legendary. Yeah, I think I might have got the last shot on that final one because it was on like a sliver of health when I showed up. Man, well. Hopefully all of us got at least one legendary? Who knows? Silver Mantis says, I'd like to stick around, but the stuff I gotta do, so bye, yo, don't die and stay 6 feet away. Good advice, Mantis. Very good advice. Torrent says, you think they will have crossplay? No. I don't see crossplay coming anytime soon. Like, crossplay, unfortunately it's not as simple for them as just throwing a switch, or else we'd already have it. But I'm glad that in general terms, crossplay in gaming is becoming more of a thing, but I am not holding my breath expecting it to show up anytime soon. Okay, now what I'm doing here is trying to take all of the junk, just because I'd quite like to have a ludicrous amount of junk. And this is a great event to get steel with if you use the Scrapper perk. So, that's what my plan is right now. And yeah, my Skyrim no-kill playlist. A challenge most of my challenge runs I'm proud of. If anything... Yoda did the grumpy face. Come on in, Yoda. You ordering it? Yoda's doing all of the emotes now. But, oh, no, I don't want to... Eternal City, there we go. Didn't want to wave at them. Yeah. A lot of my challenge runs I'm proud of. If anything, my Fallout 76 ones are the ones I'm kind of least proud of, but that is because these aren't single-player games, and they don't fit in with challenge runs as much as a single-player game does. Although, other challenge runs I'm less proud of are the ones where I die instantly, pretty much. Or, like, within the first 10 episodes. They're just bad. And so I only got one, not the reason I do this event, though. I come here for steel, scrap, and just killing mole miners. To be fair, the steel scrap is a big thing for me. We at least got in early, which was nice. Well, I've got a reasonable chunk of XP. I'm needing to do events. I always have a go at Uranium Fever, in the hope I'll get some nice script, and I don't need script right now, thinking about it. I'm having to hold off on scripting stuff. But, yeah. The steel scrap alone is well worth jumping here. Providing you need steel scrap, that is. Droid says, Fallout 76 really has a great writing overall. I think it was because people didn't want to read and listen to everything. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool story and lore-based stuff in 76, but it's not people that you're interacting with, it's generally like holotapes and terminals that you're reading and listening to. So it does make the telling of it all quite one-sided, which I think put a lot of people off. And a lot of people as well would rather have an NPC just say the exact same thing that's in a holotape to them in the same way, but there suddenly becomes a huge difference to if you're playing a game and the person you're talking to is standing there as a character model versus if it's something you plug into your holotape and listen to whilst adventuring around. Okay, I need some water at this point. I spoke too much. As Hunter says, buy legendary modules if you have too much script. That might actually be a good shout at this point. Normally I do just do like a legendary purveyor video, but I did 2 or 3 recently. And now I've just got too much. Catspats is asking you making a new character when Wastelanders comes out. Not when Wastelanders comes out, but afterwards. I will be eventually. Wizard Droid could have been Shakespeare for all I care if it's all delivered by a dead person through tapes. Yeah, see, it's kind of a problem a lot of people have. They just don't like that. I'm trying to think of the exact... There's a specific word I can't think of, but that... I'm going to have to use platform. Medium. That medium of storytelling just doesn't entrance a lot of people. It puts them off. And it's a real shame when some of the story stuff is good. Like, I got excited when I was by the Spruce Knob Lake. That didn't laugh. The lake over here, there's a little cave underneath where you see like there's a holotape with the Brotherhood kind of making first contact with someone in West Virginia, and I really loved that. But it is just a holotape, which a lot of people just are just not going to care about. It's a real shame. What? Why was Hunter timed out? Why did you time Hunter out? I swear I read all of his messages and there was nothing bad going on there. I'm not sure what's going on now. I don't like it when I don't know what's going on. Not a fan of that. Okay, well now I'm going to scrap all of this stuff down, because yeah, with the scrapper, you get tons of steel. You get a few other bits and bobs as well, but steel is the big thing. What I'm able to make sure I don't do is scrap the excavator power armor, because I've been way too close too many times. All when encrypted is going on. We'll jump over that in a second. Hopefully with Wastelanders NPCs we'll tell players more about Deep Lore of Appalachia. Yep, I was saying that to Scott earlier. I was like, hey, NPCs, little stuff, you'll enjoy it. Hopefully. DJ Bat787 says, I enjoy playing Fallout 76. That's good to hear. I'm very glad you enjoy it. Because that's what you should do with video games. You should enjoy them. If you don't, probably shouldn't be playing them. Okay, I'm quite over-encumbered actually. This is bad, especially seeing as Encrypted just started. And I'd really like to go over to it. But fortunately, I can... what am I looking for? Ribeye steak. Ribeye steak should get me there. Where is it? Ribeye steak. Perfect. Ribeye steak will get me there. Let's jump over to Encrypted. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people there. Or a few people at least. Hopefully, it's all good stuff. Just whilst I'm loading in. Okay. I almost closed down Discord entirely before I started streaming because I was so worried about my internet. But it's been fine. This is like the smoothest stream I've had in probably since I started streaming.
That means I left unfinished business
Crazy.
for you. That don't sit well with me.
Okay,
You've just initiated the recall
hold up.
process for a rogue assault.
Okay.
A tough one.
They're doing the use the terminal. I thought they'd already finished the event for a second there. Oh, and someone's got a tent over there, so I'm going to store away my junk. Catsfat says, honestly, I just missed the raiders. Something satisfying about killing them.
You a conduit. Long story short, that means you're full of juice. Juice that pumps from you right into that robot shield.
Normally, I go for being a
You
conduit,
need all 3 active to down it.
but I don't really want to do that this time. Oh, actually, I've got tons of stim packs.
I did.
I have a ton of stim packs. I should be able to be a conduit. I was going to say I'd used a lot of stim packs up recently, hence the ammo boxes aren't opening, because I've been a conduit, I've had a few of these events go off recently. But yeah, I've been a conduit quite a bit, and it is, It has hurt me a bit. Our Path to Enlightenment's going on as well. I waited around for ages to get that event. Oh! Oh my god, yeah. That person just insta-killed them. Someone up there, I'm not even sure who it was, just shredded them. I got a shot in, but I don't think anyone else did. And look, it's not even got legendaries on it. It didn't even spawn in properly as that thing. One of the people over there, and it's one of the people who's doing the question mark, I think, as well, is using not only a hacked gun, but a stupid hacked gun. Yeah. And I'm not sure quite who it was, so I wasn't paying enough attention. Like, I got a shot in. I'm amazed by that, but yeah, it didn't get a legendary or anything. They just... Yeah. I'll do the grumpy angry emote as well. Man, I hate hackers. Just entirely. Never met a good hacker. It's one of those things where they seem to enjoy ruining things. Oh well. Well, that event's over. I'll take the red garden gnome. It's mine home. Now I gotta work out what I do. Hacked legendary 50 cal gun. Oh, it's for 50 cal one. That karma person. You. They're doing the thumbs down and stuff as well. Yeah. I have a strong feeling it's karma. Man. If I was certain, like 100% certain it's that karma person, I just block them. Whenever I see a hacker these days, I'm just like insta-block them. Don't want to be dealing with them. Get them out of my server kind of thing. But, man. Unless I'm like 100% sure. 100% sure I don't do it. Just because I don't want to be blocking people who aren't hackers. But hackers, screw them. Not a fan at all. Like, look at this. You don't need to be dealing crazy damage in this game. It's not that tough of a game. The people who are dealing crazy damage are just like, wow, cool. You can't play video games. You suck that badly, huh? Great. Good on you. It's ridiculous. Okay. Scrap all of that stuff. Oh, I got a White Wolf fedora. Jeez. That is not a great reward. Yeah, you were timed out. Oh, you didn't notice? I haven't mentioned it. Yeah, apparently you said something that was, like, at risk of breaking NDA. So everyone do be careful about the NDA. And talking about wasteland stuff in general. I missed it, whatever it was. But, yeah. Rich says, I find such players ruin multiplayer games. I agree with you. I was playing a lot of Nuclear Winter over the past weekend during Triple XP, and just running into hackers really did ruin it. What bugs me as well is I'm trying not to sound big-headed now, but I'm one of the more skilled players in Nuclear Winter in general. Oh, hi Redstone. Thanks for showing up. Don't know why you were following me. That was just death sentence. Yeah, I'm in like the top bracket of Nuclear Winter players, it seems. But then above that are hackers who just insta-kill everything at the start of the match and fly through the ground and stuff. And it feels frustrating being like, okay, I know I'm in with a good chance of winning a match, and then you're playing really well, you're doing decent, you have good firefights with other players where you're like, yeah, I respect those firefights and stuff, and then a hacker comes along and just like goes, with a salvage assault head, which doesn't do that. It's blah. Hold up. What did I miss there? Oh, I know, right. Steven says, I do like on PS4, but there really isn't a problem with hackers. Few people with legacy, but nothing much. Yeah, legacy weapons are obviously different from hacked weapons. They're just weapons you can't get anymore. I have a legacy weapon. I have my explosive correlator. I don't use it out of genuine fear of like my account getting banned, which should not happen. But with this being my job, it's like I really don't want to lose my account. I don't want to risk doing anything even close to it, but yeah. Legacy weapons, fair enough. You get them before they get patched out, and legacy weapons aren't like crazy broken most of the time anyway. Like, my explosive correlator is legitimately one of the more powerful ones, I suppose. And, like, it's not god tier. But yeah, people just are fully hacking. It's It's ludicrous. Wastelanders is bringing more music. Droid says, if I put a chat, the link, you won't be able to put links into the chat, I'm afraid. But, can we all listen to it in the background? It'll literally be like hearing the vanilla OST. Yeah. The Wastelanders, OST was released by Inonza? Like, I know the person's name, I don't know how you say it. Ionza? Something like that. But yeah. Wastelanders OST has been released. I'm guessing it was, like, scheduled for release on the 7th, because I'm pretty sure it came out, like, yesterday, which is when Wastelanders was slated for release, but obviously it got pushed back a week for the whole pandemic and stuff. Whatever. You all know what's going on. Blazing Gamer says, I'm attempting a shotgun build. What shotgun would you recommend? If you can, get yourself an explosive shotgun, but the big thing is the Enforcer perk card in agility. Cripple everything, let the damage builds focus on killing it. You just cripple those Deathclaws and Sheep Squatches and laugh as they fail to do anything at you. Scott says, Fallout 76. Did I miss like 75 other Fallout games? Hey! To be fair, it's actually been a while since I heard that joke, but yeah. Part of me is like, I want to explain what Fallout 76 is, but I'm sure you don't need to know. Plus, I'm going to nitpick that joke, because I am no fun. This is why I don't get invited to parties. But we had up to, like, Fallout 4 numerically, so it'd only be like, did I miss 71 other Fallout games? Yep. Inonza. Yeah, I did get right. Ant Foster. I can't say my brain's just stopping me there. But yes, Mr. Foster, I assume, says, hey, Sarge. That message was definitely worthwhile, me just stumbling over it for so long. Hey to yourself. That makes my Wastelanders hype level up about 200%. I should probably listen to the soundtrack. I'll have plenty of time. I'll have tons of time, to be honest. I got way too much time for like a week. All I need to do is complete Final Fantasy VII. That's all I need to do this week. That's not much. I don't fancy doing the Mothman event. As nice as it is, I think I'll actually go back to my camp and build floors them and scrap them. Just do that 10 times, get that challenge done. Oh. And we've only got about 15 minutes left of the stream. So it is to winding down time, which is nice, because I can work out what to do after that. Hold up. Oh, Scott's saying you'd have to consider Fallout New Vegas as an add-on for Fallout 3. No, I mean as in, like, we have Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. If we're doing it in terms of how many Fallout games there have been, rather than Fallout games with a number at the end, it'd be much higher than that. Because, yeah, as Scott Reese says, is really, with all of the spin-offs and mobile games, we're closer than you think to 76. There's been Fallout Shelter, there's been Brotherhood of Steel, there's been Fallout Tactics. There's plenty of different Fallout games without needing to, what do you call it? Without needing to suddenly be like, oh, Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, New Vegas, those are the 5 Fallout games. There's a lot of Fallout games. Which is why, when 76 came out, and people were going crazy about it, I was like, we've had spin-offs before. We've had really bad spin-offs before. Even if nobody likes this game, it's not the end of Fallout. But people were like, no, get a Fallout, I don't like it. Ah! And still the hate train lives on these days, which is a shame to see. Mark says, Bethesda needs to add a competitor to Bloody Them Junkies. We were talking about balance earlier in the video. A few people even saying I should make a video on it, which I might end up doing, but problem is, with Wastelanders, like, less than a week away, I just don't want to make most videos, because I'm like, everything's just going to be updated too soon. And Yoda says, I can confirm that's where lots of hackers in Nuclear Winter... There's hackers in Nuclear Winter, on PC at least, I can say. Cats for Hat says, by the way, I should mention I am new sub. YouTube recommended the stream. Love your content, just going through it. Yes! Excellent. First off, thank you very much for subscribing. Secondly, I'm glad YouTube actually recommends the streams, because that's something I'm never too sure on. I try and make sure I get tags and stuff going, but seeing the stream recommended, very happy to see. And apparently the main theme of Wasteland is just too good. I really should listen to it at some point. Hold up. Man, I went to read that message backwards and it screwed my head. Scott says, hey Sarge, any idea on opinion as to why Nuclear Winter is still listed as in beta on the home screen? I mean, they do change things about it from time to time, I guess. The whole alpha and beta thing doesn't really matter much nowadays in gaming. Like, there are so many games out there which are like in alpha or in the beta stage, and it just means there might be changes, but all the 76 has changes because it's an online games as a service kind of game. So yeah, hopefully it means they've got major improvements coming, but I don't pay attention to that stuff. An XX Viperbite, welcome to the stream, says you were recommended for me too. That is very good to see. It is very, very good to see. I never check how many people are watching all the likes and dislikes and stuff until after the stream has ended, because if you suddenly see like a dozen people go all at once, it can be like, oh no, but yeah. It's nice to see lots of new people here, including 2+ Tough, who just donated $2. Thank you very much for that. At some point soon, we never know when the notification pops up, there'll be a loud ringing noise in my headset. Could be any time. So there it is! God, it was a loud one this time as well. Just tuning in, been enjoying the content a lot. Thank you very much for that. I'll stop playing the piano now. I'm gonna chuck a few things in my vendor, I think. And then... oh, this is my studio, which is where I recorded a thing previously. Yeah. And CloudWorks is bringing all of the links in. Fallout 4 Roguelike, the series I'm most proud of, just got linked. Scott Reese says, yeah, for anyone who is new, Fallout 4 Roguelike is definitely a good thing to watch after the stream if you fancy more content. It is the best thing I've ever made. It's a cinematic challenge run, which incorporates character builds, and God, I want to do more of that in the future. But it's the kind of thing I need lots of time to work on, so yeah, all of that. And Harry Flynn, welcome to the stream as well. Richard says, same here, I watched 1, 4, and subbed. Excellent. Owen of Bain says, I'd have been here sooner, but I slept from my alarm. Your stream was recommended earlier today to me, but I was subbed already. Ah, cool. Yeah, I try and schedule the streams on the same day, so it doesn't like send an alert out to people, but you should be able to see that the stream's coming up. It works in a way. Oh, I've got Mole Miner Gauntlets and the single action revolver ivory grip. Both of those are garbage. And should I sell marine arms for 9 caps? Let's do it. And I'll sell old possum for 9 caps as well. These are not rare recipes, but rarer. I mean, I'll leave the common ones which nobody's going to buy. I could give them away for free and I doubt anyone would pick them up. Yeah, let's leave these few here. And someone... I heard the clambering. Someone is here. It's Yoda. Yoda's here. Hi, Yoda. Oh, you're upstairs. That's why I can't see you. Give you a wave. Where'd I get to in the chat? Oh, I've been here. Droid says, you're preparing before and after video for Wastlanders. I'm considering on the 13th doing like farewell to 76, and I've also got cinematic shots for like all of the locations. Like I went through. Oh wait, I can show you. Hold up, I'm having to rearrange the disc. Oh god, I've got too much stuff here. Where is it? So here, wait. I'll go full webcam for this. This locations. These. Oh, I just got a blink. All of these are the locations, the name locations on the map in Fallout 76. You see all the ticks next to them? That's because I've got cinematics of every single one of these locations in the game. And Yoda, we can't see you. I'm on the map. I apologise. Oh, you gave me a gift. Ah, thanks for the booze, Yoda. I appreciate it. Yeah. I got cinematics of everywhere, so I am thinking about doing like a side-by-side cinematics. I'll do my Grognak, because that's the one emote I really like. Side-by-side cinematic of like the old locations and then how they've changed with Wastlanders. I think that could be quite cool. Where'd I get to on there? Scott says, I'd thought about buying Fallout 76 on PC just so I can stop my webcam during the stream. I will say, don't buy it on PC if you already own it on another platform unless you really want to. Like, I'm a relatively cheap person overall, and I'm not. There's a few games I own on multiple platforms. 76 isn't one of them, but yeah, I'd say don't buy something just for my benefit. That's... Or just so you could be near me or whatever. Now. What did I get to there? Mithran? 2099? I apologise if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Says, just curious, do you know how to get Grognak Sacks in Fallout 76? I'm not sure of a specific spawn point. I know it can show up in legendary variants, but I'm not sure about where to get just like a... That's Sarge, that's where to get a base variant. Oh! Okay, let's get Yoda over here. I hope he can see this emote. Yoda, come over here. Oh, no, don't stand up. Yoda, over this way. Because there's a 3-star legendary here. Scott Reese says it is really good roguelike. Thank you. It is legitimately the thing I'm most proud of. Harry Flynn says I saw you were streaming on Discord, so I thought may as well check it out. Glad to hear it. I hope you enjoy the stream. It's only going on for like 10 more minutes. We're probably going to kill... Oh, seriously? Oh, there's... Oh, God, that's not good. I'm probably going to kill this legendary. Yoda's over at my camp, so I kind of want him to come over here so he can get this legendary. But, I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. Scott Reese says, I hope Bethesda keeps the vanilla code, unlike WoW. Cat's Fat says, do it, please. I can't remember what I said I was going to do. Oh, the cinematic thing. I might do, yeah. Stephen Jones says, good job, that's dedication for that many cinematics. Yeah, it's 887 gigabytes of cinematics. Because it's, although the stream is 720p, I try and record everything in 4K. I was doing all my videos in 4K, but then with the pandemic and stuff, I was like, oh, let's reduce the video quality. Hey, here comes Yoda. Just because, like, internet usage and stuff, I was being a bit more mindful. So now all the videos are back down to 1080p for a little while. So yeah, Yoda, over there. That guy. You see him? That one. If I could ping him, that'd be real handy. Yoda, go shoot him. That's it, Yoda. You shoot him. You shoot him good. Boom. Look at that. You got him, Yoda? I hope... Oh, God. Grenades! Probably should have contributed a bit more for that. Oh. Go on, Yoda. Blast him up. Blast! Please blast him! Okay. Ah! Oh, wait. No, I missed. There we go. Oh, a bloodied weapon. Look at that. Oh, and it's actually 3-star. Oh, it's a really light, bloody baseball bat. Oh, that's nice. I might keep that. Oh, good job. That's dedication. Cat's Fat says I'll turn notifications on right now if you do, lol. I'll do whatever you want for notifications being turned on. Please do turn on notifications. But, yeah. Whatever I said, I'm totally going to do it. I might not do it. Look at that. 0.06 for baseball bat. I'm totally keeping this. Oh, man. This is so light. I'll put on what I got. Whatcha? Whatcha? Yeah. Whatcha? Yes, Harry, I'm afraid you are a bit late. However, if you end up watching the VOD, you'll get to see me drunk at the start of a stream, which I'm sure was entertaining. Droid says, dude, that's a lot of work, Sarge. Really nice from you. I respect that. I would definitely wait for that video. There are like 616 locations, no joke. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll actually, you know what? I can do this, can't I? Because, okay, let's not get rid of that, because I'll need that in a minute. But I can show you... What I've actually got here is... I got an entire separate hard drive for cinematics. And then if I go into here, Fallout 76... Oh god, it's going to take a minute to load. Let's shrink it back down. But yeah, this right here is all of my cinematics for 76. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, are there a lot of locations. Like, look at all of these. Look at all of these. There's so many of them. There's so many. It's insane. It's too many, quite frankly. Look, we're not even at the bottom. We're about to be at the bottom. Almost at the bottom. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're at there. Oh no, there's a couple more at the end. There's... How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times by 1, 2, 3, 4... But there's tons. There's tons. We don't need to do numbers, Sarge. Nobody cares about numbers. But yeah, tons of locations. Tons of them. It took a long old time to get them all. I don't even know what I'm doing now. Oh man, but when there's... We might actually just destroy Oh, if I can actually... Land a hit, please. Man, I'm not hitting that thing. What I want to do is take down the, There we go, that thing. Yeah, if we take this down, get ourselves a keycard. Oh, and get some more crits off. Oh! Stupid vertibots. Yeah, screw you. They go the vertibots. Where's the fly thing now? Somewhere over there? I see ya. Yeah. Think I can't hit you just because you're stupid? No. I get your thing. Apologies, chat. I am aware there's a few messages I need to catch up on. But these things, you need to focus on... Ah, dang. How to... Don't duck down, because, yeah, they're really... that's at this point. Oh! Reload. Perfect time to reload, Sarge. There we go. Get it with the crit. What? Oh, God, where's it dropping the thing? Oh, it's quite some way away. 2+ Tough says, do you completely change your perk cards when you're at your camp and then go adventuring? I don't change them that much. Like, I'll tend to put on... If I'm at my camp for a long time, I'll put on Happy Camper. Oh! Yaguai's showing up. Might want to watch out for that Yoda if you're still about. Oh, it's fine. Oh, Yoda's down there. That's all good. Yeah, I'll put on, like, Happy Camper if I'm at my camp for an extended period of time. Just, like, chilling whilst waiting for people to get my, to buy stuff from me, and I'll put on my crafting perks, but I don't change them that much. Cat's Fat says, Lord JK, I will wait, but that side-by-side comparison video would be amazing. I'd like to make it. It really depends how much work it is and how much time I have. That's the big thing there. Yoda says, I got a Mutant Slayer's axe if you need it, Sarge. I am alright. I actually have. I picked up an axe the other day. Hunters? Yeah, Hunter's Fire Axe, also 0.06. With, yeah, extra damage to animals, reduced weight, and extra limb damage. Which I'm more than happy with. As, like, a bonus, like, melee weapon. I've got a few light melee weapons. I'm not a melee build, though. It don't matter to me. Droid says, ain't much, but it's honest work. Matthew says, will you keep playing if Wastelanders is horrible? I mean, I doubt it's going to be horrible. If it causes crash desktop constantly, then I won't be playing it. Oh, you giving me a new game? I don't need that. You keep it, Yoda. You keep it. I don't launch nukes enough. You keep it. Yeah, I doubt it'll be bad enough to stop me from playing. Like, I'm going to be covering it for a while regardless. Okay, I take it. Thank you. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you. Yeah. I'll be covering it regardless. And providing I enjoy it, I'll stick with it for a while, and I'm expecting to enjoy it. Because I already enjoy the base game for what it is, and I feel like Wastelanders is just going to add to that. Harry says, I always struggle with 76. I was going to ask how and various things, but we're right at the end of a stream. You can always ask for advice on the Discord server. If you do need advice, the Discord server is not a bad way to go. Because there's a lot of players. It's been getting more and more active slowly but surely. So it's a good... Oh. Still got the Yaguai. And... No. Oh. Wait, Oh! Jeez. The Yaguai showed up. Forgot about the second one. Yeah, screw you, I'll be Yaguai. Discord server's a good place to go for advice nowadays. Ninja says, if you're reading this, keep up the good work. I am reading this, and everyone else who reads it, keep up the good work. I'm sure you're all doing a great job at whatever it is you do. Unless you're just chilling. Because honestly, having a bit of time to chill is important too. Okay, but... Oh! I was expecting that shot to kill him, but no. There we go. Now he's dead. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to go back to base. I'm going to just scrap everything, then call it a stream there. So stream is ending in like a couple of minutes. Oh, I'm over encumbered, maybe a few minutes. Going to start a new character on the 14th. Steven says, why don't you do it as a series, not a single video to lighten the load? A series would just be more work is a thing. Once Wastelanders comes out, I'll have so many videos to be working on. And I'll be trying to get lots of them out nice and quickly to attract new people to the channel. That I'm just going to be working like crazy. So yeah, it's I'm not going to have a light load during Wastelanders no matter what. So if anything, the less videos I'm making, the better, in one sense. Yeah, I'll join my... Yoda says, I've never launched a nuke, so I don't really need a card. Ah, fair enough, mate, fair enough. I very rarely launch nukes, because it's a bit of a palaver, and people launch Queen nukes enough that I'm not too worried about it. Man, okay, I do need to sort out my inventory, but I feel like I can do that at a different point. Instead, I'm going to just jump inside. I'm going to pop on the music again, because we all like a bit of background music to end things off. File Explorer is going to freeze on me, which is great, because now I can't see the chat, can I? Okay, if I do that, that works. Droid says, well, that's got to go for today. Have all a good one. Good luck with those cinematics, Sarge. Best wishes. There we go. And yes, Harry, Kato's in my server. Kato and I do a podcast together. Coming out this Sunday, Pipcast 3000, episode like 35 or something. Yeah, Kato and I are friends. It's good. Rich says, thanks for letting me talk to you. It was an experience to remember. That is good to hear. Okay, we are calling it there. I'm going to go to the Please Stand By. Enjoy the music. This is very dramatic for an end card. This is going to be crazy. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You want to be notified? Of course you want to be notified. Yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that good stuff. I'll be joining you again probably on Sunday. I'll try and do another stream. Yeah, because this one went well. No blips, no anything. It was all good. Yeah. Boom. This is way too dramatic. Thank you all for watching. Sarge out.